So, Bush, you sent me a. Is my. She. So you sent me a video talking about how they're gonna remaster, or some dude is trying to revamp Battlefield 4.
Let's begin, please.
I don't think. I don't think Battlefield 4 needs to be revamped. I think Battlefield 4 would be a better game leaving it like it is with with some more content and on a newer engine. They start going, I go back to Battlefield 4 when I get sick of the gunplay. Like, there's nothing wrong with the gunplay on Battlefield 4. Maybe a couple of tweaks here and there, maybe a little bit less on sniper rifles, whatever, but the gunplay on BF4 was great. That's why I go back to that game and play it. It's just the only reason why I don't stay on there because the content's old. But on a better engine, revamping the maps that already exist and stuff like that, yeah. But if they're gonna try and change the gameplay, or gunplay, I don't know about all that, buddy. Sounds like to me that's a hot mess to be fucking the game up. You better. I mean, Battlefield 4 was why are we doing this here? Battlefield 4 was a good game, man. So you better have some balls to fucking talk about how you're gonna revamp that game. You better have a very good fucking reason for it. Cause oh, wow. Holy shit. God damn it. Why didn't I switch? Oh my god, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody spawns on me to help me, huh? What? Why didn't my gun switch there, motherfucker? What the? Come on, man. You fucking serious, bro? God damn. See, this is... So fucking sick of people playing like that, man. What? Oh my god, dude! Bro, I just saw... Okay. What are we doing over here? How are we fucking... Dude! What the fuck, man? Fucking incredible, dude. Incredible. Fucking incredible, man. Fucking incredible. That you got fucking campers just sitting there baiting the fucking objectives. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fucking bullshit, man. Incredible.
From New York City on election eve. Donald Trump is about to take the stage for his final rally in Pennsylvania, his second to the last one of the entire campaign, and we're all over it. Plus, Donald Trump Jr. is here exclusively to tell us about his dad's final pitch to voters. But first, America's time for choosing. That's the focus of time. All right, hours before the polls open, this long, very strange campaign is almost finished. Now, for many reasons, the angle is feeling very positive.
God damn it,
tonight,
that's...
and so should you. Now, even though I've known Donald Trump for, I cannot believe I'm saying this, 25 years,
what the?
Long before he ever got into politics, I don't believe I have ever admired him as much as I do right now. Now, what you've witnessed these past few years, you will never see again in American politics. Trump's level of sheer grit.
I gotta get used to this shit right here. Because my mouse, fucking way this mouse is, my fucking finger knuckle is just getting destroyed the way I gotta hold this mouse. I need a smaller mouse for my hand, man.
Now, we all remember that fateful July day with blood running down his face. He pumped his fist and shouted, "Fight, fight, fight," you know, on t-shirts and hats. But he said that not just because he wanted to show the country that he was okay, but because he wanted all of us to be okay too and to stay strong. And we will, because we have him fighting for us. Tonight, he'll promise us, as your president, I will fight for you every single day with every breath in my body. Just got the excerpts. And to think that Harris and Barack Obama routinely try to accuse him of only caring about himself. Now, America, we stand at a fork in the road. The choice we make tomorrow will have a profound effect on the future of our country. This isn't just any presidential election, no way. Other than perhaps Reagan versus Carter in 1980, this is the most important election of the last 50 years. And the choice is very simple. Peace and prosperity under Donald Trump, or war and decline under Kamala Harris. Now, I'm optimistic because this movement to reclaim America is growing by the day. You've seen it. We've witnessed it. The voters are informed and they're voting.
We're moving forward by voting for Donald J. Trump to bring this economy back on track.
We are voting on policy and convictions that we ultimately will deeply.
I think that his economic policy is very sound.
My biggest priority is my family. I have 3 children.
You know, I'll tell you what pisses me off is all these fucking dumbass people that voted for Biden in the first place and destroyed our country like this to begin with. And now they want to fucking, oh, I can't afford groceries now. Well, you know, you should have done your research prior and this would have never fucking happened.
Brokers in DC, they have to pay attention to you.
Stupid ass fucking people,
So I
man.
suggest you make it matter. If enough voters turn out for Trump and support his political movement, then we can change everything. His economic policy will put working people first.
We will secure our borders, and we will also rescue our economy. Because our economy is
Come on,
in a
man.
mess. And I've seen it for a long time. I'm very good at that stuff. 4 years of Kamala. I've delivered nothing but
4 years of Kamala.
I think actually that could be an understatement. Now, we can have also a foreign policy that actually puts America's interest ahead of the international order.
We gave you the largest tax cuts in history, the largest regulation cuts in history, rebuilt government through defeated.
Come on.
No new wars. I will end the war in Ukraine, which would have never started if I was president.
Yeah, look at that timing, dude. Decides to take off right then and there.
Yes, an end to war. Wouldn't that be nice? We can have a country where Christians and other people of faith will
Come on,
not be
motherfucker.
considered enemies
Stay
of
still
the
for a
state.
second.
We will get critical race theory and transgender insanity.
Ah! Bitch!
And we will keep men out of women's sports.
My driver today, who's happened to be from Mauritania, actually
Keep
brought
men out of women's
the top
sports
of the
right
top
there.
of the border. It was that
No
issue.
more of that shit.
All right, well, right now, the swamp dwellers, I think they're trembling in Washington, D.C. The race is a toss
What the?
According to the polls, who knows?
Oh,
Anyone's guess.
god damn it.
But it's all because of patriots across the United States who refuse to give up, they refuse to give in. Like Trump, it's fight, fight, fight. And this is why Harris's machine has done everything in its power over the past 4 months to scare you into accepting the status quo. So it's nonstop lying about Trump. That's why I call her Kamala now. And of course, his
Kamala.
supporters, they've been under fire as well. And it's been their strategy since 2015. Why do they do this? Well, they do this because they can't promise you or your children or your grandchildren that any of you are going to have a better future, because, of course, they can't deliver on that. Because in Kamala's America, tonight, young couples are struggling to buy homes. Food bank lines are growing in swing states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. And we certainly know they don't care about your safety. After all, Kamala's party allows violent migrants to roam free. Oh, wait a second. At least the authorities keep us all safe from the real threats out there, like Peanut the squirrel.
Peanut the
Now,
squirrel.
look, Harris's overlords know their policies are going to lead to a fundamentally weaker and less secure America. Not just because of treasonous border policies, we know those, but because she's going to continue to spread us too thin until we no longer are a superpower, certainly not the one we once were. And as for that vicious lie that Trump never sacrificed for America, it just proves how empty and cynical the Harris campaign is. Not only were there 2 assassination attempts on his life, there are armies of prosecutors right now still trying to put him in jail. Bogus civil suits, 2 impeachment.
Bullshit.
Trial. Of course, his family.
I love how the fucking aim in this shit. Just because you're looking through the scope, it just misses.
They want to teach us a lesson. Don't resist the regime like he did. Because if you do, the regime will come for you. They'll come for your family, your supporters, everything you ever worked for. But Trump willingly and boldly took on this challenge. He kept going. He never stopped. It is a time for choosing. With Trump, we return to having a vibrant, free, growing American system that puts us first. And with Harris, we stick with the status quo, with more decline, lower living standards, and more cultural despair. So tonight, more Americans are recognizing that Harris's campaign is overwhelmingly driven by hate, pessimism, and
What the fuck, bro?
She spent more time lying about
What?
showing us the way
How do I get shot there and not there?
Trump agenda is
There's
full
nobody in front of me, man.
and optimism
Or
for
behind,
the future.
man.
And in the end, love Trump's hate, which should mean that tomorrow night, Trump trumps Harris. And that's the angle. Joining me now, Donald Trump Jr., Executive Vice President of the Trump Organization. Don, it's good to see you tonight. We just got excerpts which are going to occur in Pennsylvania. We're going to do a final rally in...
Not on my watch. Get up.
The real closing message is going to be with the people of Pennsylvania. One thing that really struck me of what he's saying tonight is this. Many people say that God saved me in order to save America. And with your help, we will fulfill that mission together. Don, that assassination attempt really did change him.
Come on, man.
We all did.
Fuck you.
Change him in the urgency of this mission.
Fuck, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Whether you're someone of great faith or someone with
Come
no
on.
faith, I think everyone saw the failures of that
Fucking
day.
goddamn bullshit, bro. It's fucking bullshit,
I don't know
dude.
that I've ever seen my father turn his head to look at a graph and numbers. It's just not what he does. There was definitely another hand at play, and I think the big man up top was looking out for him. I know he believes that, and I think we made a lot of people have a lot more faith, whatever level they had, in seeing that. It has to mean something. There's just not that amount of coincidence in the world. It's just statistically impossible. It made me much more of a believer, and I was already pretty high up there.
Don, when you look across the American landscape today, there's an enormous amount of suffering. The suffering that's kind of laughed off and even laughed at by the left, or they think it's exaggerated. Everyone should be happy with what we have now. What's your message to the people of this country
Fucking
tonight?
joke.
Maybe you haven't voted for a while.
How is Kamala even fucking at 45%, dude?
Listen, I think you can change
Who are these
that
fucking morons that are fucking following this idiot
You have
Go to every one of her fucking speeches and they all sound the goddamn same. It's a fucking script she's being told to say.
Another politician who's been failing you for 4 years. No one can objectively say
I look
we're
angry.
better off today than we were 4 years ago, Laura. People understand that. They see it with their eyes, and it's why
I look
when
angry,
I'm
Cuban.
traveling all around the country, not at a Trump rally, but when I'm at airports or
No, I'm
stores,
just fucking
somewhere in
focused,
between,
bro.
People this time.
A lot of the shit in my business depends on this fucking election tomorrow, man.
We get it now. Fix this. So if everyone gets out tomorrow and votes, if everyone brings their friends, we can win this thing, and we can win it outright tomorrow. What I don't want to do is delay it, let the Democrats play their games, win decisively tomorrow. You can have cheap groceries and affordable housing again, or you can have World War III, which is where the Democrats really want to take us. The fact that the Democrat Party has shifted so far away from their traditional roots should shock anyone. The elders of that party, the John F. Kennedys, the legends of the world, they'd be rolling over in their graves at today's Democrat Party. Understand them when they tell you who they are, believe them, and then go bring your friends. And
Come on, bro.
So we can
I would have had him, dude.
once and for all.
Yeah, it's your country. I mean, you can't complain about it if you don't vote. Now, Don, there's one message from Kamala Harris that I want to share with you for closing pitch.
Our campaign has tapped into the ambitions and the aspirations
Here we go.
and the dreams of the American people. We
Damn
are
it.
optimistic and excited about what we will do together. It is time for a new generation of leadership in America.
And she's not 30. I mean, she's trying to sell Donald Trump peace and prosperity as the old generation. If that's the old generation, I'm fine to stick with them.
Yeah, the notion that Kamala Harris, who's been number 2 in charge of our government, is somehow an agent of change is laughable, unless, of course, you understand what it is, which is she is an agent of change for the worse. Everything is worse. We went from prosperity to poverty. We went from peace to war, all under Kamala Harris. And by the way,
God damn it. Is that...
her not being an agent
I
of
can't
change,
tell.
when
Yeah, that's so
asked
dumb, dude.
what she would do differently.
See, I stopped shooting because I thought it was fucking my teammate, man.
Those are her words, not mine. So if you want another 4 more years of this disaster, you can vote for Kamala Harris. If you want to bring back the peace, the prosperity, the notion of America first, putting our children first, stopping the wars, go, bring your friends, vote for Donald Trump, overwhelm the nonsense, make it decisive tomorrow, and let's get our country back on the right track once and for all.
Don, as the eldest son of President Trump, when you hear people calling him Hitler and a Nazi and a would-be dictator, petty tyrant, that's just the nice things they said. What's your reaction to that, just as a son, as a person? Obviously, given everything you know about him since you were a little boy.
Yeah. Honestly, it's absolutely disgusting if you look at the people who he's helped throughout his life, if you look at the people who work with him, if you look at the people who show up in support of him. I'm like, these people who are calling us Nazis and fascists, the people who are censoring us, the people who are trying to
What?
kill their political opponents. I mean, it's just...
What?
Democrats
Come on,
agenda,
dude.
Laura. They call you
Fuck
everything
outta here,
that
man.
They themselves are. They accuse you of doing all of the things that they're actually doing. You know, it's not the Democrats that are under indictment on malicious nonsense, fined for paying back loans, censored, suppressed, smothered. It's them that are doing that. It's the Joe Biden, Kamala Harris regime. It's their DOJ actively doing this each and every day. And not just to my father, but to millions of Americans around this country. It has to stop. It's absolute insanity. And it's disgusting. But honestly, for me at this point, I'm used to it from them. Because they always talk about, when we go low, they go high. They never go high. They always go low. They
Damn, I can't...
tech and mainstream media industrial complex that's willing to lie for them like they've been lying to the American people for the last 4 years.
Donnie, your father might be watching right now before he walks out. He tends to do that. I've seen him do that. What's your message to him tonight after this long camp?
Listen, I'm just really proud of him. I'm proud of the resolve. I've always been proud of him. I mean, he's done incredible things throughout his life, but what I saw on July 13th when he got shot in the face and came back defiant, still ready to fight for our country. I mean, he literally took a bullet for America. That's who I want leading our country. That's who I want negotiating trade deals. That's who I know will Democrats at bay. That's who's going to create a prosperous America. Not someone who can't handle a single question from the press. Not someone who's been asked the same things and doesn't bother to come up with it talkingly. Enough is enough. I'm really proud of my father, and I'm looking forward to him.
How'd you like that one, Cuban boy?
And fixing all that the Democrats
Are you watching me on Twitch this time? How's it look?
It's great to see you. Thank you for spending time with us tonight, and good luck tomorrow. All right, joining me now, Molly Hemingway, a Fox News contributor, and Victor Davis Hanson, senior fellow at the Hoover Institute. Molly, we just got additional excerpts from President Trump's closing remarks tonight. He's going to say that my message to Americans tonight is simple. We do not have to live this way. We do not have to settle for weakness, incompetence, decline, and decay. With your vote.
Yeah. Pew pew and YouTube. Am I gonna put the pizza inside? I mean, I guess. Okay. Oh god, dude. Am I gonna put the pizza inside? Cuban, didn't we meet on Twitch, man? Motherfucker. God damn it.
Got one!
Ah. Getting those vehicular kills, motherfucker. Come on, bro. What are you doing out here? Fuck are you doing? What are you doing out here?
Observation.
You roasting some marshmallows? I want some s'mores. Let's build a bonfire.
Spied an enemy tank! No!
See, I spot the tank.
Hostile tank!
Yeah, spot him again, man. So I got the rocket. Spot him. Spot him.
They've got a tank!
He's got his shit turned on. Spot him again.
Tank spotted! Northeast! Enemy tank!
I can't get a lock.
Spied an enemy tank!
He knows where we are now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's running.
He's hauling that. He's hauling ass.
He was booking it out, that motherfucker.
I didn't get a lock though. I don't know how he fucking figured it out. I guess once you spot him, does he know?
With that ECM, he probably has a detection.
Oh, okay.
So he knows when he's been
Active,
when he's been red-eyed.
The active protection, I think, yeah.
Hey, guy just ran in that hut right there. Yep, right in front of you. Oh shit, that was a friendly. My bad,
Yeah.
Blueberry.
I didn't know if that was him or not.
God damn, I fucked him up. I can't. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guy.
Let's try cap A1, maybe? There's a couple tanks on backside.
All right, A1.
We got one.
Okay, there's one.
Coming up.
We got 2 over here. I'll go. Hey, you got a rocket, right? Let's get this one.
Yeah.
All right, shoot him first. Go.
Got him.
Yeah, boy. All right, let's go get. Let's go. Oh shit, I'm getting shot.
Oh shit, I'm getting hit. God damn. I don't know where he was.
Oh fuck, man. They were behind us.
There's a dude in the cottage beside the windmill too that got me.
Yeah, it felt like it was coming from behind me.
I'm playing like absolute dog water. Fuck. Last night I was going like 35 for 9 and 40 for 2.
Yeah, it all depends on where you're getting spawned at in this shit, man. This map is rough on hardcore.
Yeah, I also am not used to not running a thermal personally. It might be a pussy point of view, but I just got the strife and I'm just trying to unlock attachments on it.
One less vehicle!
I'm pushing Alpha. One down on Alpha. 2v1 cap.
Wait, did you say there was third person in this mode? There's no third person mode, is there?
Not
Or did I hear that wrong?
vehicle.
Got him.
It's 2v1 cap at A1 right now. That's 1v4 now. I'm the only one here. Help me.
But where you at? I'm in this chopper if I can get to you. Where you at?
Oh, fuck. I was at Alpha 1. It started out as we were capping 2-1, but then they had like 7 people spawn there at the same time. There's a EBLC there, so watch out. And the helicopter.
Stop them!
I give
Spot
anything
on
right
you.
now to have a
I'll,
tow missile
repair.
system. Give anything to have a tow missile system right now.
Coming back to y'all now.
Alright, I'm on A1. Somebody spawn on me. Oh shit, I'm getting fucked up.
I was in heli. I was gonna say they keep fucking coming in there fast. I'm 110 meters out. Yep.
Holy shit.
They're everywhere, dude. We're capping though. Two. Got one. Need help, tank. Tank. Oh, shit.
Oh!
He's hurting.
This fucks up my zen every fucking time, man.
Oh.
God damn it. Fuck!
I gotta go piss. It's been
Anywhere in the snow will do.
Anyone with a mic on here, though.
Dude, I hate that shit, man. I'm right in his face and my hip fire doesn't do anything? Come on, dude. God, the gunplay in this game is fucking garbage, man.
Hey, I was shooting the tank with a fucking RPG. Dude ran right in front of me. It went through him and hit the tank behind him.
Yeah, it's fucking very random, man.
But yeah, this is the first time in a while I found anybody with fucking mics on here, dude.
Yeah.
I wish more people used mics. It would help out a lot.
Oh shit, friendly kill, my bad. God damn it.
Oh, you got. Oh shit! You got vehicle on you.
Shooting at us!
What?
Got him marked.
Shit! I grabbed the wrong class by accident.
Hostile down! One moment!
Oh.
Grenade and
Dang, my own guy shot me.
ready for action!
Dozer's ballistic shield for the win. Somebody get behind me.
EMP, check your gear!
Oh, fuck, you got my feet.
What the fuck, dude? God damn it.
I got your 18 AA rockets. Oh wait, you're not fully repaired. I got you.
Nice driving, idiot. That's all I am, a spotter?
If this guy would stay, I want to lock on. We're back at Echo right now.
Alright, I'm back, boys. What's the haps? Alright, E1, here we go.
Yeah, we're at E1 right now.
Got him.
This will hurt them!
There is enemy tank on E1. On the,
Wow.
He's hurt and tank is. There we go. He's down.
What the hell? Wow, I just got glitched. What the fuck was that?
Sorry about that, dude. But the guy was right behind you. He's right over here.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't get out of looking at the ground.
You got me.
Behind us.
Shit. God damn it.
Dang it.
Damn, they got all of our asses.
I don't know where he came from.
I got two of the guys that were coming in ground floor on you. There is a truck we can swan on by E1 though. One down. Straight ahead. Oh.
Come on, bullshit, man.
Got
Fuck!
Spawn point?
Come on, man. Fucking, I was in a zone. Fucking goddamn it, man. Fucking every time I'm in a zone, man. Come on! Fuck! Of course I was in a zone and I had to fucking get up, man.
Left side. 27 meters over here, broken building.
I'm reloading!
Got one behind the wagon. He's down.
That was an easy kill for somebody.
Out there!
Check
Let's
towards
move!
objective. Got people right side broken. Building. Oh shit.
Fuck.
Plant this head!
Come on. Jesus Christ, man.
They're on spawning in fast as hell.
We can fix every single problem our country faces, lead America, and indeed the world, to new heights of glory. Molly, pretty aspirational stuff.
Well, it's such a fascinating journey we've been on. 8 years ago, Americans voted, they elected this man president, and the regime refused to accept it. And they were surprised, people voted for him because they felt that the country had been led by people who didn't care about foreign policy, that puts America first, didn't care about a trade policy that served Americans rather than something from 1944. They wanted a border, they wanted a country where they weren't being called racist for having different policy views than other people. And the people rejected, the regime rejected, refused to accept this.
No!
The most
No!
political comeback
God damn!
history. And the American voters saying, we meant what we said when we elected this person the first time. We liked the way that he said he was going to do things, and we would like to see this happen.
Yeah, one of the major publications, I think it was the New York Times, said on immigration and trade, Trump has already won. Good, that's a very
Roger
good.
that.
Victor, another excerpt from Trump's closing remarks. Together we'll begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. We'll launch the most extraordinary economic boom the world has ever seen.
Fuck.
If you vote for Kamala, you'll have 4 more years of misery, failure, and disaster. The country may never recover.
Getting shot at.
Dude, what?
We'll have a colossal surge of jobs.
He's at that he's at the broken building. He's sniping towards D1. You're looking at D1.
To that point, Victor,
From B1 to D1, he's over there in that broken building.
of the Republican Party into a working class, multi-ethnic coalition of optimism and patriotism and love of family. And I think that is Donald Trump's legacy. More than anything else, is we took that party back from the corporatists, and they don't own it anymore.
There's 2 or 3 snipers up there.
Alright, I got one of them.
Is the party of the people. The antithesis is what we've seen in the last few months. It worked out kind of tragically, but it worked out well because people saw the other side, the one-eyed Josh at the left, who they are.
They're all around us. Backside.
This terrible
Yeah, behind us.
I think everybody's mistaken.
Hey, crawl over to me, gunslinger.
The celebrity 11th-hour endorsements. Don't look at Saturday Night Live. Don't look at the outlier polls. Everybody wants to
We got enemy
and it's registered
armor coming backside too.
show up. Trump will win. He'll carry the Senate and the House.
Coming in
with him,
hot.
and they will make the changes in the promise, and will be exactly the opposite of what we've seen.
What the fuck?
A period that's even better than 2007, 2009. And I say that not because of the propagandists or but you just look at the policies of the last
Oh hell yeah, pickle.
in 2020 and 22. If you look at the radical
Got the
changes
assist on that one.
in voter registration
Yeah, man.
that favor the Republicans, or the radical changes since 2008.
They're still over here.
Momentum.
Oh yeah.
The destiny of the Republican, of the new Republican.
Alright, one of them down. There's still another one.
Nothing could stop them.
Damn,
We're at the end of everything.
They're fucking waiting for you to crawl in front of the truck.
Polls and vote, and they will win, and they will end this era of madness. I really am pretty confident, and everybody just can't listen to
tank
the
on
static
B1.
and the hype. It's all propaganda to make the press a statement. Go out and vote, and the future is yours.
There we go.
This has been a
There we go.
messages for the last 3 months trying to demoralize Trump voters, suppress.
Well, I like running with someone else that's got a rocket. Get him, take him out.
Unbridled
hell yeah.
enthusiasm. I'm not
Gotta.
trying to people up. That's what I'm seeing all across the country.
In part because we saw what the
Worry about
propaganda
them having
press has done for the
auto,
last 8 years. They're not just
auto
biased, they
regenerate
lie, they make
Yeah.
up stories. And so their effect
Unless they
is so
have,
much less than it was 8 years.
Yeah, so Dr. Fauci. But it's a they've
Got
proved
one
their
over there on the
credibility.
left
I don't think they're
side.
ever going to recover in our lifetime.
Well, that's
Up there.
one of
Oh
the
shit.
things that
Hold on, I'm in a zone. Don't.
have too much power.
Alright, he's down. He's down.
They're still allowed want to set the terms of debate. After what we've just experienced in the last few months with just the propaganda on behalf of their favorite,
Yeah, I got one of them. There's another one up here.
Information against the one that they don't like. They should never be allowed to set the terms.
No one has ever been targeted with unfair coverage.
I got two of them over here. There must be a spawn beacon over here.
I actually think that's not an overstatement. Molly and Victor, both of you have been invaluable this election season. Can't wait to have more contributions from both of you. All right, Trump will take the stage any moment in Pittsburgh. He's going to deliver his closing message. Can you believe it? And coming out, the polls are getting razor-thin margins out there. But we're going to tell you what tipped the scales for Trump tonight.
Well, I just cleared this all out over here, so I don't see it.
It's the second to last event of the election.
Oh, shit.
We're going to bring it to you live when it comes out. But first, the race is still paper thin. The RCP average has Trump and Harris 58.5% each. And it's within the margin of error in every battleground state out there. Joining me now, pollster Matt Towery, along with Sean Duffy, co-host of FBN's The Bottom Line. Matt, I've loved and predicted that it would have this cavalcade of, oh, Harris has got the momentum now. She's surging. She's positive. She's not mentioning his name. I mean, it's so predictable. I always tell everyone, take a breath, okay? Same people told us to do some social distancing are telling us this. So what can we glean from these final moments?
Well, let me say one thing. So my polling from last time had the lowest miss rate of all the pollsters, along with Trafalgar.
All right, I'm on D1.
I never talked about that, but I get treated like garbage by these polling experts. So the garbage man is going to deliver for you tonight and put everybody at ease a little bit. Number one, don't pay attention to the mixed exit polls. They're always wrong. Number two, my market, prediction market shows Trump 58% right, 6 to Harris, and that's going down. Next thing you can look for are early voting. Trump is outperforming his early voting from both 2016, it wasn't so big, but 2020. So all he needs is a good.
Come on, how did I not hit him, man?
He's going to carry these battleground states. That's another point to make.
I'm still over by D1 if you want to spawn in on me. I won't be able to get to you.
They didn't fucking give enough incentive for people to play medic, man. Like, you can't fucking do anything as a medic. That's why nobody's playing medic.
I love playing support, but like these maps are almost too wide open.
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't let you play with anything but a fucking SMG with being support.
Use an assault rifle, which I find fucking wild.
It's fucking retarded, man. The assault guy should be able to use everything but recon and LMGs. And everything else other than fucking LMGs and recon. DMRs and snipers.
That would only make sense. There's a sniper on red mark. It makes too much sense for EA.
Yeah, EA's fucking retarded, man. Elon needs to buy EA. You guys head to C1? Yeah, I'm over here at D1 though. It's gonna take me a while. I got a tank in between. Trying to. Oh. Oh man. Honey, I put your pizza in.
You're over. I guess I'm gonna go back to B1. They're trying to cap B1. Fuck, dude. They must be using high zoom thermals, something, because they're seeing me as soon as I fucking spawn.
Yeah, it's pretty much what anybody's using in this shit. That's why they should have made it more leveled.
Well, with the older maps, you'd think that they do like no thermals or something, which would make more sense.
I mean, they
desert.
I mean, they just
fucking people up is recon, but
they just pick dumb maps for hardcore. These two maps are dumb for hardcore, man.
Yeah, I get it.
What? How do I miss that? Come on, man. Fucking put scopes on and then all of a sudden your aim changes. Get the fuck out of here. I'm dead on him, man.
Speaking of that, I need to put this red dot on here so I at least have some sort of optic that's not iron sights. Spawning in on C1.
Alright, I'm on you. And I'm dead in the tank. Jesus Christ.
I got. Oh, did he run over you by accident? I got you.
Thank you. What the fuck?
Alright, we got the cap on C1. I'm on your 6 there, Alpha.
Cancel that!
Got a tank headed on B1.
Let's move!
Push that way, see if we can't take care of that motherfucker.
Fuck. Said there's a tank over here on D1?
There was, yeah. Oh, fuck. There's two. There's one on the other side of the wall from me. He's getting ready to execute me if you can get to him.
Oh, come on, dude.
I'll grab a lat 4 if you guys want to. Is it going to let me take it? Oh, somebody else stole it. Never mind. I'll spawn in on Aussie. Head up Alpha 1. Alpha 1's hot right now.
On your 6 gun.
Snipers, watch out. Push up.
Ready!
What the fuck?
There's a sniper behind us somewhere.
What the fuck? Come on, man. I just shot this guy fucking twice. Like right in front of him. Hip fire with this gun and nothing happens.
What are you running, Strife?
What the fuck am I running? The shoddy.
Oh, the 12M auto?
The GVT 45.
Oh, I got you.
But that motherfucker hits like a DMR, man.
Is that the lever action?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is a DMR, isn't it? I thought it was a marksman rifle.
Yeah. Is it?
Shotgun. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a. So if you're hip fired, that might be why. I thought it was rifle. I might be wrong. I've never even used it. I think it should be a rifle. I would think. Fuck, man.
I mean, they have it in the tactical field, so I thought this was a...
Let's see. I'll take a look too. What was it?
I mean, it's just, I think it's a hybrid, dude. I think it's just, it's like it's shoddy with a, I don't know. It's,
it's a rifle, because it's government 4570. It's supposed to be a 4570 government. I don't know how I'm trying to explain this. In real life, the government 4570 is a rifle round. I don't know if that's what they're going for, or if it's supposed to be a shotgun, but then again, it's a video game, so.
Come on! Yeah, who knows?
Fucked me up too.
Well, they're both on each side of the wall there. There's one behind us. What the fuck, man? Come on!
I spawned a helicopter.
Fucking Christ, man. Man, I was such in a zone before I got off this fucking chair, man. Fucking now.
How did we not die? What the fuck?
I don't fucking... See, I'm being spawned in the middle of the fucking open now and shit, man. This is dumb as fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, man. What the fuck that is? Come on, dude. I can't tell if they're fucking enemies or not from this distance.
I guess I'm gonna try to push towards E1 if I can, but I know I'm probably gonna get mowed down before I get there. Yep.
What the fuck? Oh, come on! Son of a bitch, man!
If you're looking for somebody to play with every once in a while on here.
Yeah, let me see if I can add you now.
After this one, I might hop in a party with my buddy, but for sure, I don't think he plays this anymore, so I'm always looking for people to play with on here.
Yeah, usually when I click on you, I could add you from here.
Let's see, squad and players. Pickle Ninja.
Oh, there you go. You got to go to social and then go to the recent players. That's where it's at. I just shot you one.
Oh, I got you. Social.
Of course, they wouldn't make that nice and easy. You know, you got to search for it.
You're right. Oh, you're on PC.
Yes, sir.
I'm on the good old Xbox. Nobody wants me to play Black Ops 6 with them, but I can't. If I do that, I can't keep this game on here. This shit's like 200 something. Goddamn. That's why PCs are somewhat superior in my opinion.
What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. That's what I just said.
What in the fuck, bro? Fucking die, dude. You fucking kidding me? Dude, what the fuck? What am I hitting if not him? Get the fuck out of here, man. Bro. Where in the fuck is that going? Thank you. Jesus fuck. I gotta fucking shoot 4 rockets to hit that guy.
Good playing with you, man. I'm gonna hop on a party real quick.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But yeah, I'm usually on like 4 or 5 times a week, so I'll catch up with you.
All right, buddy. Go Trump.
Take it easy, man. Hell yeah.
Thought that you would give him affection, some affection, yeah. But right now I can smell your intention, your intention, yeah. You're trying to spill it on me, trying to place in your ego. Like my heart is just a trophy, but that ain't working on me, no. The more you lie to me, the faster I get bored. Don't say you love me, but to just get what you want. Just stop those empty words, I have been here before. And the more you lie to me, the faster I get bored. I believe it at the start, but now I don't. No, no, no. You just wanna satisfy your selfish thoughts, and that's not healthy. You're not with me and just against me. Wanna live my own no vacancy. You're against me, that's what I can't see. You're trying to spill it on me, trying to place in your ego. Like my heart is just a trophy, but that ain't working on me, no. The more you lie to me, the faster I get bored. Don't say you love me, but you just get what you want. Just stop those empty words, I have been here before. And the more you lie to me, the faster I get bored.
Take my breath away, 'cause I'm a slave to society. Please forgive my soul, I was too scared to break away. Could you embrace my flaws, 'cause I was too young to know what's wrong and right, but now I was strong to understand. I was scared to break away, now I feel so out of place. Please show me the right way, 'cause if you don't, I think I'll lose control. I was scared, break away, out of place. 'Cause if you don't, I think I'll lose control. Now I break away, now I break away, now I break away, now I break away. I'm shutting down, what can't you see? Need to power my energy. Oh, with you near, I feel invincible, but I'm still scared. Could you embrace my flaws? I was too young to know what's wrong and right, but now I'm strong to understand. I was scared to break away, now I feel so out of place. Please show me the right way, 'cause if you don't, I think I'll lose control. I was scared, break away,
I never wanted it to be this way. Got people checking on me, asking me if I'm okay. Appreciate it, but my answer is always the same. Tired of myself, I wish I could get out my brain. All these thoughts and these feelings are driving me insane. Wish I could do this, wish I could do that. Wish I could just wake up and focus without dealing with all the stress of existence. Feelings of enjoyment and excitement feel distant. I know I'm not alone, I just want someone to listen to the things I have to say, to the shit I have to deal with every night and through the day. But it doesn't help that I always push everyone away. My emotions keep on telling me that I'll only be safe in the dark. Keep it all in my heart, keep it inside and let it tear me apart. Every night I cry cause I don't know where to start. Even now as I try to let it out in my art. I've never had this kind of problem with my mental health. It's even gone as far as making me consider death. I don't think I'll ever do it, but the thoughts are there. No matter how much I deny it, I know people care. Every day I try to fight it, try to hide it, try to keep it to myself so I don't pull others inside it. It's not like I run from help, but that solution's really not it. Cause I still feel like I'm always the problem with or without it. I'm caught in a
The clock is ticking and you're still missing out on something. Just keep waiting. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous.
Oh, boy. Let's go. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Fucking spawn in and I die. Come on, man, with that bullshit, bro. Stop spawning me in the middle of the fucking goddamn...
Reloading! Need cover!
The fuck? Come on, man!
Kamala claims she's confident, and the polls say it's a dead heat. Trump and Harris both slugging it out, looking to land one last. Shot.
Are you war 4 years ago. Together, we will fight, 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 and win, win, win.
Let's get out the boat. Let's get out the boat. Let's get out the boat. Let's win. I love Gen Z. My plan.
Oh my God, you love Gen. Shut your fuck. God, you're so fucking fake, man. You're that desperate. I love Gen Z. Shut your fucking mouth, man. Fucking stupid cunt, man. You're such a liar. God, she's such a fucking liar. A month ago, you said they were all stupid and dumb. That they make poor decisions.
America will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than ever before.
What the fuck, man? Why am I...
Hard work is joyful work.
Joyful work? What the fuck are you talking about?
You're fired. Get the hell out. Get the hell out of here. You're out.
Trump spent the day zigzagging from North Carolina to Pennsylvania and finally Michigan, where he closes it out before midnight. And because NBC broke the law by inviting Harris on SNL and not Trump, the network was forced to give him equal time on another show. And he chose Sunday Night Football.
Hello to our great sports fans, and I hope you're having a fantastic time. We're 2 days away from the most important election in the history of our country. We've got to save our country, and it needs saving. In very bad shape. We have to straighten out our country.
Wow.
We have to close our borders. We have to lower our taxes. We have to get rid of inflation.
Come on, dude. Jesus fuck, man.
I'll fix it. Most important election in the history of our country. Go and vote.
Harris spent the day in
Fucking
Pennsylvania.
ridiculous,
She'll
man.
be in Philly tonight with Lady Gaga. Celebrity's the only way she gets close. Before that, she was going door to door knocking for votes. Watch this.
Take this shit!
Talk about ending the campaign with a whimper. I almost feel bad for her. Both candidates have spent the most time in Pennsylvania. The Keystone State seems to be the key to victory. The race in Pennsylvania, according to the polls, is tied. It's also tied in Michigan and Wisconsin. Harris can't afford to lose any of these states because Donald Trump's ahead by at least a point or two in North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada. It looks close, but the Trump campaign feels good about where they are because of the early vote. For the first time in history, Republicans are ahead in the early vote. That's in person and in mail ballot combined. They're ahead in Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, and Nevada, and have cut Democrats' early vote lead in Pennsylvania by half. We'll have more inside information about the early vote later in the show, but the Trump campaign says women and urban voters are down 2020, and rural voters showing up big. The Democrats are counting on a big turnout on election day, which historically rarely happens for them. They're relying on enthusiasm to vote.
Come on, man. What the fuck, bro?
So far show up in their early vote. And it has David Axelrod worried.
So what I'm worried about is how we're counting on some women who are independent Republican women to come out and vote for Harris. Is that going to materialize? Is the gender gap going to be what you need it to be? Are minority voters going to come out in the numbers of African American voters in particular, and are you going to get the margins that you want there? So there are a lot of open questions. This race is filled with uncertainty.
Republicans worked their tails off registering new voters and putting together a ground game over the last few years. And we're already starting to see the results. The polls say the race is tied.
I love how I can't be dead on aim with this thing and I fucking miss. That don't make fucking sense, man.
Because they're giving us the same poll over and over in a basketball game where every play is a jump ball.
Look at this. What the fuck, man?
I think there's, I'm not going to call it a wave, but I think there's a wavelet out there of Republican enthusiasm and registration.
Wall Street, who pays guys millions of dollars to know things before they happen, is seeing the same thing.
The expectation today is that Donald Trump will win the White House in just a few days.
Bro.
Wall Street isn't always
I don't understand what the fuck's going on with this aim, with this fucking scope, man. Jesus fuck. What the fuck, man? I just don't understand what's going on here.
Just finished 2 straight midterm.
God damn, dude. They take away any type of distance? Fuck, man.
Been voting against. We voted against Hillary Clinton in 16.
Oh my god! Fuck!
I think this is another vote against election, not a vote for.
This race really started with the raid. Biden sending the FBI to turn Trump's house upside down rallied the Republican Party around him. After that, it was overkill. Indictment after indictment after indictment. Even a mugshot. Then unconstitutionally excessive fines and a 6-week show trial. Trump's numbers began to skyrocket. Biden was in trouble, so he gambled and called for an early debate. A gamble he lost.
What
so
is...
he lost the nomination. The Democrats stripped Biden of
Bro, I don't understand. They literally zeroed out any fucking distance with this fucking gun.
The assassin was put down by the Biden administration. They stonewalled. Investigators seized the shooter's phones, burned his body, and still to this day we know nothing. Kamala inherited Joe's war test, and the Democrats forced her onto the party and manufactured the balance. You can't fizzle this call. The more she exposed herself as someone who couldn't really be taken seriously. The more we saw of Kamala, the less we liked her. And when she said there wasn't really anything she'd do differently than Joe Biden, that may have been the beginning of the end.
God damn it, man.
In ways which we've never seen him before, Donald's drive through the window, taking out the garbage, America became comfortable again with the idea of returning the former president to the White House. But the machine kept coming. Oprah, Michelle, Barack, Bill, Hillary, Bruce, Beyonce. 60 Minutes, biased moderators, the list of hoaxes longer than a diner menu. But the October surprise was Scranton Joe. It wouldn't go down quietly.
It doesn't make sense. It's like null and void. Doesn't matter. You're gonna shoot. It's fucking stupid, man.
Democrats' frustration boiled over, and the last 2 weeks we saw them insult not just Republican voters.
Get the fuck out of here, man. God damn it.
Calling us un-American, fascist garbage who needed to be smacked in the ass. The Democrats who didn't agree were sexist race traitors who should have lied to their spouse and vote for Harris if they wanted any chance of getting lucky. How does this all end? We don't know. It's not over yet. But this may have been the most
I can't tell if that's...
in American political
God damn it!
The rest of the story hasn't been written. That's up to you.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Early, tomorrow's your day. And if enough of you do what you need to do, we could know the winner on election. Imagine that.
I can hit a fucking friendly like that, but not a fucking enemy, right? Fuck you, man. Fucking bullshit. God damn, this fucking garbage, man. Garbage.
I'm not going to predict anything. We don't do that here anymore. Of course she is. Ride or die Kamala Harris. But when you look at how things are now, Kamala's going door to door.
Yes, quite literally.
What does that tell you?
Yeah, I saw her pop up at some random person's house in Reading, Pennsylvania, and act like she was surprised, and the voter act surprised. Maybe they were, but I'm sure that was a heavily vetted interaction. No campaign would let her do that. Look, I think Donald Trump, there's no doubt he's in the best position he has ever been in. When you look at polls, he has a lead in 5 of the 7 battleground states, according to the Real Clear Politics average, all within the margin of error. Nate has affirmatively come out and said we have every reason to believe that the bias against Trump has not been corrected.
Oh, come on! Fuck!
When I look at the early vote, I just
fucking goddamn bullshit, man.
412,000 is what the Democrats have now. Most analysts say they needed 415,000 to feel close, 420,000 to be comfortable. They are short of that. Anything can happen. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow. but I would rather have Trump's hand of cards tonight than Kamala Harris.
And so would I, but we don't know about women. Women continue to surprise us, Peter. They came out strong in 2022. I didn't see it coming. I don't see things coming when women are involved. But again, it's so unpredictable. There's a chance.
God damn it, man.
He could win big.
Fucking garbage.
Even though the polls are tight, something will break. When someone breaks, someone can win big. No, I talked to the president twice. He, at 7 o'clock this morning, very confident. You look at him up on stage, very comfortable. He calls me before he's landing into Pittsburgh. Very confident where he's going.
Okay.
I went back to that before. I really am. But if you look at the gender vote today, based upon 2020, I was doing
What the?
better in the gender vote than Kamala is. It's close, but you're doing better. And it's just what she was talking about. At this moment in time in Pennsylvania, Democrats were at 1 million votes on us in Pennsylvania. I said this from the very beginning. The one state I'm watching tomorrow night is Pennsylvania. Trump wins that, it's over.
They have been working hard. They've been registering voters. They have a ground game. There are a lot of lawyers involved. And there's excitement. You can tell when you're bringing out all these new people for the first time. The campaign is saying people that have never voted before are actually.
I can't tell if those are.
Yes, no doubt. So Michael Walkley
Is
said
that blue? I
last
fucking
week
can't
that
tell,
he
man.
will go into tomorrow with leads in North Carolina and in Arizona and in Florida.
Bro, I can't fucking tell if that's.
Added to that list. All
This is
four states
bullshit, man.
Republican have leads in the early vote. 2 of those Democrats had leads last time. And the big question, the huge question is, are we cannibalizing our vote? Are these just election day voters that won't show up tomorrow? Michael Walkley has said that he has seen polling that shows 20% of those are voters who didn't vote in 2020 and he believes they voted Republican. That is a very encouraging sign. Again, you never know. I remember landing in Grand Rapids in 2020 feeling very encouraged, so you never know what's going to happen.
You never know. And they do know a little bit.
Motherfucker, man.
Turnout in the urban centers down. And as you said, she's performing under where Joe Biden was performing. So Democrats are relying on a huge election day wave tomorrow. That's what they usually lose. That's what they usually lose. What we're just talking about, that early
What
vote,
the fuck?
You'll see they call them 1 of 4 voters when you only come out one time another. In Nevada, like 23% are newly registered. Watching, we are getting more people who are low propensity votes to vote early. That's really positive. The other thing you have to think about, in 2020 it's different. That was COVID. Remember, people were changing the election laws just to get along. They mailed everybody a ballot. And if you look, there are 300,000 Democrats
Come on.
who voted in that presidential election.
Blood.
And now the registration is even harder. So you watched Republicans do their job for the last 4 years and improve. Now, is it enough?
Come on!
It's a question. And I don't think there's an undecided vote. If you look at Kamala's campaign, remember when she went to Nazis? That was to gin up her base, because her base wasn't turning out. So she had to do every shape she can. Say, Trump is evil, he's Hitler, you've got to turn out. And it hasn't materialized. You have Messina, you have Axelrod, they're all complaining.
And now she's closing with unity.
Come on, dude.
Went from joy to
Oh my god, man.
Trump closing with a different message, returning to the golden age. Let's listen to a soundbite.
My message to Americans tonight is simple. Do not have to. And we won't. We do not have to settle for weakness and competence. With your vote tomorrow, we can do every single.
Dude, what's with the fucking. Oh my god, this is horrible, bro. Fucking horrible.
The new heights of glory. A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper, your paychecks will be higher, your cheaper and cleaner.
Fuck.
Your communities will be richer and your future will be brighter than ever before.
What the. What?
This will be the golden age of America.
Fuck you, man.
That's a nice close, Kaylee.
It is. Look, Jesse, we suburban women get a really bad rap as we're all going to show up and vote on abortion and for Kamala. What you just heard is what the women I just heard are going to be voting. What you just heard. I encourage everyone, if you want a reminder of the golden age, go read the Wall Street Journal piece that popped days before the election when I was on Air Force One. Trump versus Obama. $4,379 in your pocket in 1 year in 2023. Read the piece because the golden age is when women will be voting.
And clearer than the rest of us. You should see how much he gets paid.
Ooh, that's hard.
The best thing that Trump is doing is closing up. Kamala broke it, all fixed it.
Yep.
That he is so good at. That is the slogan.
Great message to close out. All right, coming in hot. Both the Harris and Trump campaigns holding 3 rallies in PA today. Both candidates are hustling, but what's the move? The New York Times says Republicans are cautiously optimistic, while Democrats are stressing out over a potentially embarrassing loss. But the media is giving up the game.
I'm worried. Philadelphia is where we've got to run up a big margin. And the Philly overall has been trending down, not in terms of going toward the Republicans, just people not getting out to vote.
Come on, man, fuck this server, dude.
The Jewish vote in the suburban areas, Biden won the Jewish vote by 70%, 70-30 last time. Some polls show Kamala at 50-50. That is 70,000 votes bled away. That is the margin for victory.
Trump's up in Pennsylvania by a hair. But who knows? Although the most accurate pollster in 2020, Atlas Intel, says Trump has a larger lead in the Keystone State. So what does Atlas know that other polls don't? The CEO of Atlas Intel. All right, so you pretty much nailed 2020, and you were up against a lot of respectable polling outfits. Right now, you have Trump up 1 in Pennsylvania, but where is he in the rest of the battleground?
Thank you so much for inviting me on your show, Jess. Since the beginning of this race, Atlas Intel has shown a structural advantage for Trump. So across the board, in the Rust Belt, in the Sun Belt, he's consistently pulled ahead of Kamala Harris. We're showing him within 2 points of Harris and the state of Minnesota. So that's,
wow. Wait, say that again. If you have Trump within 2 in Minnesota?
Yeah. So that really points to a structural advantage, right? I mean, all of these swing states are very competitive. The political machine on both sides is very strong. The amount of money, of resources that's spent on these campaigns is huge, right? So in states where Democrats have traditionally improved, like in North Carolina or in Georgia, structurally they're continuing to improve, but they're sort of battling against large disapproval rates for the current president. And in some of the states where they're leading before, also because of structural changes, like in Nevada, I think that Trump has a good chance of, for example, turning in Nevada, and he is pretty close in our numbers in the only poll we released so far in Minnesota.
All right, so you say you're going to give Trump Nevada. Now, Clark County, where Vegas is historically corrupt. There's a machine. They've ward bosses. They do what they need to do every election to get the Democrat in there. Why do you think Trump will be able to propel over that Clark County machine this time in Nevada?
No. The machine vote is something that polling generally doesn't capture well. So if the machines will have a huge impact, then it means you should expect the result that is perhaps different from our polling. Now, in terms of what the tendencies are in the state of Nevada, and that's actually similar to Arizona as well, you're seeing a very polling. Now, in terms of what the tendencies are in the state of Nevada, and that's actually similar to Arizona as well, you're seeing a very heavy turnout in rural areas, and you're seeing quite depressed turnout in urban areas. Suburbs indicate that more conservative voters are showing up and kind of compensating for progressive voters that aren't. So on the balance, in the early vote, the rural areas are really good for Trump. And everyone is sort of wondering about election day cannibalization. Is it the case that these voters, instead of showing up on election day, already voted, and maybe they're a depressed turnout on election day? That is possible. But I don't think, all of the voters that didn't show up on the Democrat side so far will show up on election day. So at the end of the day, you have to look sort of at magnitudes on both sides and try to understand on balance what is more relevant. What I would say is that overall, the data so far kind of suggests that conservative base this time around appears to be more excited about participating in this election cycle, while the progressive base be more mobilized.
Okay, well, let's see how it shakes out. You nailed it last time. Let's see if you can go 2 for 2. Andre, good to talk to you.
Thank you so much, Jess.
Let's bring in America First Works. Ashley, you've been analyzing the early vote. It's making Republicans confident. Why should Republicans be so confident?
Well, look, this is a big math problem. That's how we do this. We've been on the ground doing door-to-door canvassing since late June, early July. And one of the things we've seen is that Republicans are very excited about change. People want change. The number 1 and 2 issues are the economy and the border crisis. And there is no vision from the left. What is absolutely mind-blowing is that Kamala Harris, who's supposed to be this historic female trailblazing candidate that the liberal bias media wants us to believe she is.
In D.C., liberal cities are boarding up windows like it's the summer of love. Are they worried about Democrats burning down businesses again? Riot fences went up to Kamala's house in D.C. and the White House. And in New York, someone with a MAGA hat had his teeth knocked out by a complete stranger. Things are tense. In 2016, Democrats threatened to flee the country if Trump won. This time, they're taking out insurance policies. One Democrat said that he and about half dozen other lawmakers had taken out legal insurance to pay for lawyers in case Trump tried to sue them or arrest them. The ones that aren't getting insurance are getting guns. Some members are also discussing hiring private security out of concern that their opposition to Trump could make them a target. But not everybody can afford private security. One Democrat put together an insurrectionist getaway costume, complete with tactical pants, tactical boots, and one key part of the disguise that the lawmaker asked the reporter not to disclose. They're playing dress up for an imaginary threat over an election that hasn't even happened yet. If it sounds like they're hitting the bottle, it's because they are. A liquor store in D.C. told the New York Times that sales are up, but bar owners say less people are coming in. That means Democrats are drinking at home alone. But the Super Bowl parties are pretty bleak. One guy in D.C. described this party to the Times. It's basically themed around the end of the Republic. We have One Last Time in the playlist mix. It's the end of the world as we know it. I'm getting some coffin printed plates, so we're trying to make light of it. It's not just D.C. that's sucking down booze and Xanax. There is a revolt going on at the New York Times. Their reporters and their readers are upset that the paper doesn't call Trump a dictator enough. And workers went on a strike. They want pet bereavement leave, unlimited break time,
Pet bereavement leave?
scented products in the break rooms. Oh, and a trigger warning in case anything unsettling comes up in a meeting. But these young reporters actually think Trump's Mussolini. They're getting high on their own supply.
Wow.
And tweaking out right before the election. You can't be shooting inside the tent with hours to go. The old Democrat machine would have had this all in line, slinging the same spin. But Kamala's campaign isn't making smart choices. They gave Robert De Niro a mic and sent him to an Eagles tailgate. Watch.
Trump admires Hitler and ridicules our American troops who died for us. He mumbles, he stumbles, and blubbers on, exhibiting clear signs of dementia. He promoted the Project 2025 agenda. That's all in 1 week. All in 1 week.
4 hoaxes in 20 seconds. That's got to be a new record for Bob. No one's buying this garbage anymore. Normal Americans don't base their votes on what celebrities read off a script. They even started sending comedians out to yell at us.
This election is going to be one of the closest in history. Your vote will make the difference. That means you, Gary. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm just one person. No. Shut the f*** up, Gary. Last time, only a few thousand votes kept Trump out of office. And this time, we will hold you personally responsible, Gary.
For Democrats, this isn't politics, it's personal. If you don't vote their way, you're dead to them. They're not even trying to persuade you. They're trying to insult their way to the White House. MSNBC says you're garbage, and so's your mama.
I will ask the question that I think is a fair question to ask. Who raised these people?
Yeah.
Because they were not raised by anybody in my neighborhoods that I grew up, any middle-class neighborhoods that I grew up in. These people were not there.
They weren't prepared for half the country.
Dude,
like Trump after they told
I wish you would talk to me like that, man.
Trump was never supposed to make it this far. He dodged 2 impeachments, 2 assassins, and 4 indictments. This former MSNBC host blames Joe Biden for that. He says, no matter who wins or loses on Tuesday, I will never stop being mad at Joe Biden and Merrick Garland for allowing Trump to face the electorate this week without having seen the inside of a courtroom for his crimes on and ahead of January 6th.
You fucking
Trump's
kidding
a
me?
free man because Biden didn't lock him up before the election. And now the Democrats have
Wow.
to face him at the ballot box. They thought lawyers were going to choose the president, not voters. And that's why they're drinking, because you have the power. Ben Shapiro is the host of the Ben Shapiro Show. So, Ben, how do you think the Democrats are handling the election and the aftermath?
Well, not well. And when you're boarding up your stores in preparation for what looks like Trump Passover, right? If you put the proper Harris Walls signage on your store, then the God of destruction will not visit upon you. And that's never a particularly good look. And the levels of panic are off the charts. And that speaks where they think this election is already. I mean, they think this election is already trending in Donald Trump's favor. If they didn't think that, they wouldn't be doing precisely what it is that they are doing right now. It's funny. A lot of the headlines right now are all about how they're preparing for Donald Trump rioters.
If you're wondering which wireless gaming mice are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Razer Viper V3 Pro. This mouse is an absolute beast, weighing in at just 54 grams and packing Razer's new Gen 2 Focus Pro optical sensor with up to 35,000 dpi. The 8,000 Hz polling rate is insane, but you'll get only about 17 hours of battery life at that setting compared to 95 hours at 1,000 Hz. I love the comfortable symmetrical shape and the smooth glide from the large PTFE feed, but the lack of RGB might disappoint some Razer fans. The $159 price tag is steep, but ergonomic mouse surprised me with its outstanding raw performance and lightweight design at just 65 grams. The PixArt Paw 3395 sensor is incredibly accurate and precise, delivering excellent click and sensor latency. I appreciate the option to upgrade to a 4,000 Hz polling rate with a separate dongle, but it's not. The pronounced hunk towards the back makes it great for palm and claw grips, but might not suit everyone's hand shape. Would I buy it? Maybe, if you prefer a right-handed shape and don't mind the extra purchase for higher polling rates. Logitech G Pro X Super Light 2. Logitech has made some solid improvements with this update, including the new Hero 2 sensor and optical switches. The 8,000 Hz polling rate is a nice bump, but the battery life takes a hit, dropping from 95 hours to 51 hours at that setting. I love that classic shape that works for most grip styles, and the 60-gram weight feels incredibly nimble. However, at $159, it's pricey, and the lack of significant external changes might not justify an upgrade for original Super Light owners. Would I buy it? Yes, especially if you're in the market for a top-tier ultra-lightweight wireless mouse with a safe shape. Zeopin Z2. This mouse impressed me with its solid build quality and hot swappable switches, which is rare at this price point. The 65-gram weight isn't the lightest, but it feels well balanced and ergonomic shape is comfortable for long gaming sessions. I appreciate the versatility of both 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth connectivity, but the max 4,000 Hz polling rate is only available on the more expensive 4K version. The TTC Gold 16M switches provide great tactile feedback, and the minimal pre-travel on the main buttons is a nice touch. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you're looking for a solid performer with some unique features at a more budget-friendly price point. Logitech G502X Lightspeed. This mouse is a beast with its comfortable design and smart improvements over its predecessor. The 25,600 dpi Hero sensor and hybrid optical mechanical switches provide excellent performance and responsiveness. Battery life is impressive at 140 hours, and it's slightly lighter than the previous model at 3.6 ounces. However, the lack of Bluetooth connectivity and RGB lighting might be a deal breaker for some. Would I buy it? Yes, because it offers great performance and comfort for its price point. BenQ Zoe EC2CW. This mouse is a no-nonsense option for esports players, with its reliable plug-and-play performance and supremely comfortable design. The wireless performance is excellent thanks to the included enhanced receiver. However, the maximum DPI of 3200 might be limiting for some users, and the 79 grams weight is relatively heavy compared to other options. The lack of customization software might be a turnout for those who like to tweak their settings. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I were a competitive FPS player looking for a simple, reliable mouse without bells and whistles. Thank you, Zoe U2. This mouse offers a unique and well thought out shape that's comfortable for various
Come on.
grip styles. The build quality is fantastic and the wireless performance is great. I love the included charging dock and the excellent side buttons. On the downside, the coating is a fingerprint and hand oil magnet, and it lacks optical switches
He's gonna
and higher
run.
polling rate options.
Someone else is gonna
Would I
get the
buy it?
fucking kill.
Yes, especially if I value comfort and build quality over cutting edge features. Attack Shark X6. This ultra-light wireless mouse weighs an impressive 49 grams and features a Pixar Pal 3395 flagship sensor. The RGB backlight charging base is a tool edition, and the Lana switches provide a crispy click feel. However, quality control issues have been reported, with some users experiencing problems after just a few weeks of use. The coating is also subpar, feeling very plasticky. Would I buy it? No. Despite its impressive specs on paper, the reported quality control issues make it a risky purchase. Razer Death Adder V2X. While the dual connectivity is convenient, the mouse has several drawbacks that overshadow its benefits. The placement of the CPI buttons can be frustratingly awkward, especially during intense gaming sessions, where quick adjustments are needed. Although the click latency is low when using the USB receiver, the Bluetooth performance feels sluggish in comparison, making it less ideal for competitive gamers. The lack of RGB lighting is another downside, especially for those who prefer customizable aesthetics. While the 235-hour battery life is impressive, it's not enough to make up for the mouse's design and performance limitations. Would I buy it? No. The awkward button placement and subpar Bluetooth performance make it hard to recommend even with its strong battery life. Cherry Extrafly M68 Wireless. This mouse is a lightweight champion, weighing at just 55 grams despite having a solid design shell. It features a high-end Pixar 3395 sensor that delivers exceptional accuracy and responsiveness. The M68 boasts an impressive battery life of up to 75 hours, ensuring you won't be caught off guard during intense gaming sessions. However, the side-facing charging port can be a bit tricky to use while gaming, which is a minor inconvenience. Would I buy it? Yes. The combination of ultra-lightweight, top-tier sensor, and long battery life make this an excellent choice for competitive gamers who demand the best performance.
Motherfucker.
Cherry Extrafly M8 Wireless. This symmetrical mouse offers a unique shape that might take some getting used to, but could potentially improve your precision. It's incredibly lightweight at 55 grams and features a solid build quality without the need for honeycomb cutouts. The M8 uses a Pixar 3395 sensor
damn, man.
GM8.0 switches, ensuring top-notch performance and durability. One downside is the lack of software, which means all customization is done through onboard controls, which might be limiting for some users.
What?
Would I buy it? Maybe.
That bullshit crap, man.
Lightweight mouse and don't mind the lack of software customization, this could be a great choice. Pulsar X Elite E3. This ergonomic right-handed mouse is a better weight at just 55
Come on, get out of the fucking
making
way.
it perfect for quick, precise movements. It features a Pixar's
Bro, what is
5 sensor and new optical switches, delivering outstanding performance with extremely low clicks and sensor latency.
This shit,
The solid shell design is a departure from previous models' cutouts, yet it manages to be even
I
lighter.
mean, what the
While
fuck
it
is
natively
that?
supports a 1000 Hz folding rate, you need to purchase separate 4K dongles.
What the fuck is the aim in this scope, bro?
Would I buy it? Yes. The combination of ergonomic design, ultra lightweight, and top-tier performance make this an excellent choice for competitive gamers, especially those who prefer right-handed. The combination cutouts, the PAW 3395 sensor, and new optical switches delivering outstanding performance with extremely low clicks and sensor latency. The solid shell design is a departure
Dude,
from
what
previous
am I-
models' cutouts, yet it manages to be even lighter.
man.
While it natively supports a 1000 Hz folding rate, you'll need to purchase a separate 4K dongle to unlock its full 4000 Hz potential. Would I buy it? Yes. The combination of ergonomic design, ultra lightweight, and top-tier performance make this an excellent choice for competitive gamers, especially those who prefer right-handed mice. Lamzu Maya 4K. This mouse is a lightweight powerhouse at just 47 grams, perfect for those quick clicks in FPS games. Its 8000 Hz polling rate with the optional dongle is insane, though I'm not sure how noticeable it is in real-world use. The build quality is top-notch with no creaking or flexing, and the improved scroll wheel is a nice touch. However, the very small shape might cause hand cramps for those with larger hands, and it's a bummer that the 4K dongle isn't included in the box. Would I buy it? Yes. The exceptional build quality, lightweight design, and high performance specs make it a standout choice for competitive gamers. Razer Viper V2 Pro. This mouse sheds some weight compared to its predecessor, coming in at just 58 grams without compromising on performance. The Focus Pro 30K optical sensor is a beast, offering precise tracking even on glass surfaces. I love the clean, minimalist design, but I do miss the right side buttons from the previous models. The lack of RGB might be a deal breaker for some, but it helps keep the weight down and the battery life up. Would I buy it? Yes. Its combination of ultra lightweight and top tier sensor make it an excellent choice for competitive gaming, especially if you don't need extra buttons or flashy lights. Razer Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed. This mouse strikes a great balance between performance and affordability in the wireless gaming mouse market. The 26K DPI sensor might be a step down from the V2 Pro, but it's still more than enough for most gamers. I really appreciate the comfortable ergonomic shape and the impressive battery life. However, the lack of Bluetooth support and a free scrolling wheel might be drawbacks for some users. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's a solid choice if you want Razer quality at a more budget-friendly price, but there are more feature-rich options available if you're willing to spend more. Logitech G305 Lightspeed. While this mouse offers decent performance with its Hero 12K sensor, it's not without its shortcomings. The lack of RGB lighting may not appeal to gamers who prefer customization options, and the use of disposable batteries feels outdated and inconvenient in 2024, especially when so many alternatives offer rechargeable options. Additionally, the small size might make it uncomfortable for users with larger hands, leading to fatigue during extended gaming sessions. Would I buy it? No. The lack of modern features and reliance on disposable batteries hold it back from being a solid choice, even at its lower price point. Razer Basilisk V3 Pro. This wireless gaming mouse is a feature-packed powerhouse with 11 programmable buttons, a comfortable ergonomic design, and a dual-mode tilt wheel that switches between tactile and free-spin scrolling. Its Focus Pro 30K sensor delivers high accuracy tracking, and the Hyperspeed wireless technology ensures low latency for smooth, responsive gameplay. However, it's on the heavier side at 112 grams, which might not appeal to FPS gamers who prefer ultra lightweight options. The price is steep, especially if you want to add wireless charging capabilities, which requires purchasing additional accessories. Would I buy it? Well, maybe. While it's packed with features and performs excellently, the high price and weight may be deal breakers for some gamers. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the wireless gaming mice for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. And I will see you guys back on the next one. Peace out.
It's kind of just like this one. Except it's missing. Programmable buttons.
What's the difference between the Razer Cobra Pro and the Razer Basilisk V3 Pro, you might ask? First off, the Cobra Pro is symmetrical. It's great for claw and fingertip grip. The Basilisk V3 Pro has an ergonomic design which makes it perfect for any size hand and palm grip. The Cobra Pro is 77 grams and the Basilisk V3 Pro is 112 grams. The Cobra Pro has 10 programmable controls and the Basilisk V3 Pro has 13 programmable controls. But if you're wondering what they both have in common, it's that sweet, sweet Razer Chroma RGB.
Where's the buttons? Yep. I only see 1, 2, 3 on that side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't see. Where's the cutting edge ergonomics, endless combination of commands? Melee, I don't see though. What the fuck? I'm confused. all the buttons? I don't see fucking that many buttons on here. It's almost the same fucking design as this one. I don't understand why the fuck my fingers gotta be doing this. Oh, I got it.
Out of commission!
That's...
Reloading! Need cover!
Oh.
One down!
Bro. What it... I don't understand that, man. What the fuck are we doing with this aim? Just like... There's no hit registry if you're shooting from a distance. 0.
This will hurt them!
Look at that. That's a headshot. That's a headshot. Like, what the fuck, dude? Where's my sentry gun?
Friendly's down!
Really? What the fuck, bro? Yo, dude, what in the fuck is happening, man? Okay, first of all, let's do this. Let's put that back on. Okay, let's put those back. Maybe that's it. I don't understand. I mean, got this weapon accuracy, recoil control. I mean, down sight accuracy, hip fire accuracy. Accuracy while moving. That for a little bit.
One of the soldiers there! Northwest!
This shit ain't. This don't make no goddamn sense, man. Man, what the fuck, dude? Like, what in the fuck, bro? Like what in the fuck, man?
What's the difference between the Razer Cobra Pro and the Razer Vasquez V3 Pro, you might ask? First off, the Cobra...
God, I keep... Okay, this is all bullshit.
Today we're going to be
Give
checking
me an
out the
honest
Razer
review.
Basilisk V3 Pro mouse. This is going to be an upgraded version of the regular V3 and the V3X, and it's going to be wireless and have a lot more cool features. So in the box, what we're going to get is, of course, going to be the mouse itself, a 2.4 wireless receiver with the dongle as well as the adapter, USB-A to USB-C connection cable, a Razer instruction guide with a little sticker pack. The first impressions with this mouse, I really love how many features and buttons it has to offer. You're going to have a left tilt, right tilt, 2 buttons here. Then you're going to have 3 buttons on the side, which is forward, backward, and this additional thumb button. All of these can be customized in the software, and it's going to be really made for MMO or MOBA type gamers. You can use this for productivity or if you're just an FPS gamer as well, but it's definitely going to be designed for those RPG more type games. Now, if we look under the mouse, you can see that there is going to be a few features as well. You're going to see this little switch right here, and this is going to be able to allow you to switch between Bluetooth or the USB receiver using the HyperShift technology. And then you're going to have this profile button that lets you cycle between the different profiles for different games or workflows. And if we go ahead and unscrew this little puck here, this is going to allow you to charge the mouse wirelessly if you get the Razer charging stand. And there's also going to be a little slot for you to store the USB receiver in there when it's not. Now, this mouse also comes in a few different color options. You can get it in this black color like I have here, or you can get it in a white version if you prefer more of that lighter theme. Then as far as build quality goes, you're going to have a variety of materials here. The mouse clickers are going to be made of plastic with a texturized finish, and then the side buttons are going to be a glossy plastic, as well as the back of the mouse as well. And then on the sides of the mouse, both the left and the right, you're going to have this nice texturized rubber grip to give you a nice grip, and the scroll wheel is also going to be rubber to give you a nice flick and to also grip it. And the build quality of this mouse is pretty good. If I do a little shake test with this mouse, you can see that there's going to be very little movement happening. There's only a little bit on the scroll wheel, but nothing too serious. The reason the scroll wheel does wobble a little bit is because
it looks just like this one, so it's probably gonna be fucking same shit. I need a fucking small mouse. That fucking mouse that was the best mouse I ever had, man. That Razer, that small one with all the buttons on the side. Red Dragon. I liked that mouse because it had that button on the top, though. It's like nobody's making anything different no more, man. Everybody's making the same shit. Everybody's making the same shit. They will keep Trump from taking office if he wins. Yeah. That I believe, man. Even if he wins tomorrow.
So if we figure half the electorate voted by now, we still have 80+ million Americans that will vote tomorrow. This election will be decided in the next 24 hours. It's crazy. Joe Rogan's a big endorsement, I think. And that came out of nowhere. And we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling confident, cautious. cautiously optimistic. No predictions. I learned my lesson the last time. It's up to the voters tomorrow.
It's up to the voters to know. The one thing I would say they have in their favor is early voting is well for Republicans. We hope they didn't cannibalize their day up, but they did seem to get a lot of low propensity voters for early voting. I think that's going to be very helpful. And I just want to know if your mom's voting for Trump. Can you finally convince her?
Far this morning, not voting for Trump. That's guaranteed.
All right.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Well, Sensei sends his regards. I will say that to him.
Well, I feel safer that I'm not anywhere near him, but tell him I said hi.
Great show as always, Jesse. Thanks. All right, and welcome to Hannity in 3 hours, less than 3 hours. It is election night. It is election day in America. But breaking moments ago, as we were just discussing, Joe Rogan has now officially endorsed Donald J. Trump for president. We'll have more on this in a moment. It's officially election eve, just a few hours short. Polls will be open.
Hey, thanks, man.
Didn't already vote. Well, they'll have one last day to cast their ballot, let their voice be heard. It is expected 80+ million Americans will vote tomorrow. That means this election is not decided. Mark my words, it will be decided now by what we call turnout. Now, I've been saying to people, especially if you live in Georgia, North Carolina, if you live in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, if you live in Michigan, in Arizona, Nevada, treat your vote like it will be the deciding vote this election. If you look at the polls and for what they mean, whether you trust them or you don't trust them,
What?
this
What?
race has razor-thin margin.
Bro.
These key swing states, your vote will absolutely matter. And you couldn't have two more distinct visions for the future of the country. In these swing states alone, your vote is going to be particularly important. Here's where we start tonight. According to my sources, there is cautious optimism at the Trump campaign. Don't take that from the bank. Assume your vote's the deciding vote. As of tonight, Kamala Harris has a little bit of a map problem in key battleground states.
Bro, what the fuck, dude?
Was way down for Democrats, especially in deep blue urban areas. Meanwhile, early voter turnout was way up for Republicans with a record participation in rural areas. But all of this will mean absolutely nothing without a big day tomorrow. What I would say is a sense of urgency is critical. This is a tipping point. I would even call it an inflection point for the country. There is so much at stake. If you care about your children, your grandchildren, you've got to care about the direction of the country. There's no doubt the Kamala Harris presidency, in my mind, would be a disaster. Now, despite all the vague answers, and I love my favorite answer is, Kamala, what do you think of the economy? I was born in the middle class. Kamala, what do you think of the immigration problem? Did you know that I grew up in a middle class neighborhood? Besides all of that, the uncomfortable, obnoxious giggling, the lack of vetting from the media, which I think is a huge story as it relates to the entire election cycle. There is no mystery about what Kamala Harris truly believes.
Okay, why am I spawning in the same? Come on, man.
As a major party candidate, but don't take my words for it. In spite of the media hiding all of this from you, before you
Fucking stupid. I'm spawning here every fucking time, man. Can I spawn in a different place for B3? Fuck you! God damn, man. Fucking dumb. You're dumb.
Let's start with the lifeblood of the world economy. It's called energy.
What?
Will you commit to implementing a federal ban on fracking your first day in office, adding the United States to the list of countries who have banned this devastating practice?
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. So, yeah. So would you ban offshore drilling? Yes. And I've, again, worked on that.
Now, of course, she wants to win Pennsylvania, so she's taking a different position. Which Kamala do you believe? You think that person will be eager to sign off on new?
So she's such a liar. You go from saying one thing to the complete fucking opposite. How in the fuck is she even close in the polls, man? How? How is she even fucking close? She's literally a fucking liar. She's literally lying to the whole fucking country. Last month she says she's gonna ban fracking. This time just to get votes. No, I'm not gonna do nothing for fracking. What? What? What?
America was a net exporter of energy.
What?
At the same time, Kamala co-sponsored the capitalist killing $93 trillion Green New Deal, proudly declared that she would eliminate filibuster.
Get the fuck out of here, man. What do you get me with?
Here's my point. If they fail to act as President of the United States, I am prepared to get rid of the filibuster to pass a Green New Deal.
Why is she not running on what she really believes? She co-sponsored that bill with Bernie Sanders in the U.S. Senate. Let's be clear. That Green New Deal would implement full-fledged socialism, statism, Marxism, pick the word of your choice into the U.S. It would cost a whopping $93 trillion, allow the government to control the means of production in several major industries.
Wow, I got that right in the fucking back, dude. What the hell?
The greatest wealth creation system ever designed by mankind. It's a great idea. So great that she wrote the bill.
Come on!
Track record on the economy.
God damn, dude.
Fighting inflation is one of our administration's top economic priorities.
Oh yeah? Well, how come it hasn't been the last 4 fucking years, you dumb bitch?
I mean, these price spikes seem like they're going to be with us for a while.
We have to address the fact that we got to deal with the fact that folks are paying for gas, paying for groceries, and need solutions to it.
Oh yeah, we need solutions. That's what she just asked you. God damn, she's fucking dumb. I'm sorry, dude. Common sense. If you fucking even spute her name, you're a fucking dumbass. Don't even talk to me. Fucking incredible if you can't see right through her bullshit. Fucking incredible, man. Oh my god, this fucking...
One of our administration's top economic priorities.
Was it wrong to consider inflation transitory? I mean, these price spikes seem like they're going to be with us for a while.
We have to address the fact that we got to deal with the fact that folks are paying for gas, paying for groceries, and need solutions to it. She's promoting.
We have to deal with the fact that people are purchasing gas and groceries, and we have to deal with it. Yeah, bitch, we pay for gas and groceries. That's not what she asked you. The gas and groceries are just skyrocketed. You don't even answer the fucking question. Oh, we have to deal with it. Yeah? Why didn't you deal with it in the next 3 years after that comment? They went up after you made that fucking statement. Fucking dumb fucking people, man. Dumb. Fucking stupid as fuck, man. Oh my god, bro. Fucking goddamn takes so long to reload this motherfucker. Fucking bullshit. Look at this shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Look at this motherfucker out here. Fuck you. And if he hits me from way over there, look, he's gonna go right behind that shit. Oh my god, fuck you, man. Now I'm out of fucking rockets. What a joke.
Is like saying that every single carbon emission in the country, every car, should be eliminated within the next 11 years, everything from a 70 to 80% tax rate. Do you agree that she could possibly, in this ideology of the socialist left, could splinter your party? No. You know, I think that she is challenging the status quo. I think that's fantastic. We've got to increase the corporate tax rate. We also have to increase taxes for the top 1%. And that part of that is going to be about repealing that tax bill that they just passed. And also looking at estate taxes are going to have to go up.
By the way, now she's saying on day one, she's going to deal with inflation and that she's going to fix the border that she's been telling us for 3+ years is secure. Wasn't
God damn it.
January 20th, 2021, we're talking about a 70 to 80% tax rate, okay, on top of a tax on
Dude, I'm fucking sitting there dead on that motherfucker. Where is my bullets going? Where?
That means all of you will pay higher taxes. Remember, Trump lowered taxes for all Americans with those tax cuts, but who benefited? The middle class and minorities in America. Meanwhile, Kamala thinks Bidenomics is a great success. She wouldn't change a thing. Take a look.
All that, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, that is called Bidenomics.
Bidenomics, you're such a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Very proud of you for being a fucking stupid fuck, man.
Probably forget that under Donald Trump, inflation was non-existent. Under Biden and Harris, prices have gone up more than 20+% on average, but Kamala just doesn't seem to notice the record-setting inflation only until recently when she became...
I don't understand. There's no damage just because I'm fucking way over here? I just don't understand that.
Would you call the border secure?
I think that there is no question that we have to do what...
It's a yes or no question. But listen to this fucking stupid cunt, man.
Would you call the border secure?
I think that
yes or no?
No question that we have to do what the president and I asked Congress to do. Is the first request we made. Pass a bill to create a pathway to citizenship. The border is secure.
Confident this border is secure.
We have in that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration.
You're such a fucking bullshit artist. Answer the fucking question, you stupid cunt, man. We asked Congress to pass a bill. What bill, you fucking stupid ass? Is the border secure? That's it. There's no other fucking questions, man. We didn't ask you if you passed a bill to Congress. Fucking stupid fucking retard.
Rapists, no terrorists, we don't know where they are, but they're in the country. They're coming in record numbers from over 180 countries, including Iran, including Syria, including Afghanistan, including Egypt and Venezuela, and tens of thousands from China and Russia. Murderers, rapists, gang members.
Why do I keep just spawning in the same fucking spot? This is the whole point. I cannot get anywhere. This is ridiculous, man. Look, oh, go down and fucking die. Look, I'm already getting shot. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here with this trash, man. God damn. Look at this. What? Okay, let's spawn over here. They're gonna spawn me. Fuck's it doing here? Oh my god, dude.
It's crazy. I know. It almost sounds like impossible to believe, but it's true. That is who you might be voting for tomorrow. Now America's border crisis are for the course. For years, Kamala advocated for open borders, where illegal immigration is decriminalized,
oh my god.
So it's mission accomplished for Biden's border law. Take a look.
You support giving universal health care, Medicare for all to people in this country illegally?
Let me just be very clear about this.
Oh, you be very clear.
I'm opposed to any policy that would deny in our country any human being from access to public safety, public education, or public health, period.
If someone crosses over the border illegally, it is...
Oh, so she says right there in 2019, pretty much she answers the fucking question. So let's give illegal immigrants the same rights as we do that fucking some of us can't even fucking get here. But we're just gonna let them get it, walk over the border, and here you go. Here's more than what people have gotten living here their whole fucking life. You're a fucking... Dude, you don't belong in this country, bitch. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, man.
I would not make it a crime punishable by jail. It should be a civil enforcement issue, but not a criminal enforcement issue. On the subject of transnational gangs, let's be perfectly clear.
Oh, shut.
The president's medieval vanity project is not going to stop them. Listen, I think there's no question that we've got to critically re-examine ICE and its role and the way that
Bro,
it is
you're
being
a
administered
fucking
and the work
dumb.
it is doing.
And I swear, bro, if you...
That is the real Kamala Harris. That is the Kamala Harris that has protected her entire campaign by the state-run media mob. Not only does she want to decriminalize the illegal immigration, she also seems to have a very soft spot in her heart for violent criminals and rioters. You might recall, media didn't remind you during this election year, the summer of 2020, 574 riots, 4 days after a police precinct was burned to the ground in Minneapolis. She promoted a Minnesota bail fund,
Yeah.
raising money.
Same governor. That's her vice president. The same fucking guy. All that shit happened in his state, and he okayed it.
And then she went on CBS, Colbert, and said, those rioters, they're not going to stop, and they shouldn't stop. And I'm not going to stop supporting them, in case you forgot.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm telling you, they're not going to stop. And everyone be aware, because they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day. And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels. That this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
Do you fucking hear that?
Beware, take note, they're not going to stop.
Bro.
So Kamala seemingly wants to decriminalize
Unfucking believable, man.
But if you are a law-abiding American, don't you dare utter the words
Fucking believable.
or radical Islamic terrorism. You need to be courageous supporting Kamala.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
Have the courage to object when they use that term. Radical Islamic terrorism.
You people that are clapping for this fucking woman, dude, like, dude, it just makes my fucking skin crawl that we have people in this country that could fucking even fucking pay attention to that bitch. Like, what in the fuck are you people fucking clapping for, man? For real. Fucking joke.
In contrast, no one values freedom of speech more than Donald Trump. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris doesn't just want to censor your speech, she wants to ban a lot of things like private health insurance. She said it in her own words. Take a look.
Of course she
We
did.
support the Medicare for All bill. I think initially co-sponsored by Senator Bernie Sanders. You're also a co-sponsor on it. I believe it will totally eliminate private insurance. So for people out there who like their insurance, they don't get to keep it.
Well, listen, the idea is that everyone gets access to medical care. And you don't have to go through the process of going through an insurance company, having them give you approval, going through the paperwork, all of the delay that may require. Who of us has not had that situation where you got to wait for approval and the doctor says, well, I don't know if your insurance company is going to cover this. Let's eliminate all of that. Let's move on.
Government-run health care, even for illegal immigrants, and no private health insurance. She also wants to get rid of the Second Amendment in spite of claims to the contrary and disarm law-abiding American citizens. Her mandatory gun buyback program, I call that gun confiscation. You decide.
So weapons that are already in circulation. What do you do about those?
Look, there are approximately 5 million, to your point, Craig. We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program. It's mandatory.
Second Amendment.
Second Amendment, listen, we're gonna have to do it the right way. There's no question about it.
Come on with that green shit, man.
We don't have any, we have to get these guns off the street. Just because you legally possess a gun in the sanctity of your locked home doesn't mean that we're not gonna walk into that home and check to see if you're being responsible and safe in the way you conduct your affairs.
Donald Trump, you will protect your First Amendment rights, your Second Amendment rights. You will limit government's power. That is
Walk in
your
my
choice.
home, you ain't leaving.
Kamala will be home for your guns based on Kamala's own words. She wants to turn America into Venezuela. And with less oil and gas production, that is the worst case scenario. It will lead to massive
Bro! What the fuck, man?
store you go to, even way beyond the current
Goddamn burst fire bullshit, man.
That would be economic ruin, a loss of freedom, and frankly,
That's not them 93. That's not a burst fire. What?
The best case scenario is that she is a continuation of the Biden White
Where's
House,
the
which was
G58?
the single worst administration in modern American history. Inflation will continue,
I don't
prices
understand.
will not come down, government spending will only go up, taxes will go up, regulations will go up, crime will rise, chaos will continue around the globe. And remember, according to Kamala's own words, he played a vital role in all of the major decisions at the White House. He was the last person in the room, from Afghanistan to the border to the economy. Take a look.
President Biden always said that he wanted you to be the last person in the room, particularly for big decisions, just as he was for President Obama. He just made a really big decision. Afghanistan, yes. Were you the last person in the room? Yes. Do you feel comfortable? I do. And I'm going to add to that.
You're gonna add to that.
This is a president who has an extraordinary amount of courage.
For the 80+ million of you tomorrow,
Extraordinary amount of
when
courage.
someone is telling you who they are, believe them. Tomorrow when you head to the polls, ask yourself one simple question. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
Yeah.
We are truly blessed in this country. We live in the greatest country I believe that God ever created man. Tomorrow, the American dream is on the ballot. America as we know it is on the ballot. And in his closing arguments, the American people, Donald Trump, is vowing to unleash America's true potential. This is your choice tomorrow. Take a look.
And over the past 4 years, Americans have suffered one catastrophic failure, derail, humiliation after another. Kamala Harris has delivered soaring prices and economic anguish at home.
God damn it.
Foreign chaos abroad, and nation-destroying invasion on our southern border like nobody's ever seen before. With your vote tomorrow, we can fix every single problem our country faces and lead America, and indeed the whole world, to new heights of glory. Vote for me and I will deliver rising wages, soaring income, and a colossal surge of jobs, wealth, and opportunity for Americans of every race, religion, color, and creed. Everyone. As your president, I will fight for you every single day with every breath of my body. I will fight.
For our lifetime, and the choice couldn't be more distinct, it couldn't be any more clear. Under Donald Trump, child poverty was at a multi-decade low. Income levels for all Americans reached record highs, including for African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, women in the workplace, African American youth.
Seriously.
Inflation was non-existent. Interest rates were at record low. The border was secure. Gas prices were low. The world was a more peaceful place. This is what Donald Trump did his first term.
What?
This is what he plans to do.
What? I hit it twice.
So you can turn off the noise and the smears, being called a Nazi, being called a racist, being called a fascist, being called garbage, and there's only one option. I'm only one host. I have this. Joe Rogan announced his endorsement of Donald J. Trump, making the announcement on X while sharing the video of his interview with Elon Musk, saying that he makes the most compelling case for Donald Trump. Now, what does this mean for tomorrow's election? Former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich, he joins us now with more. Not our first rodeo. What's your take? Where are we tonight? I would say going into tomorrow, early voting shows Kamala has a little bit of a math problem. The turnout, enthusiasm, not what Democrats had hoped for or expected, which means they would need a much higher than usual turnout on election day for them to catch up, which is a rare position for Republicans to be in. But, does that stand? And if you're enthusiastic about Kamala, why did you vote for her early?
I think a couple of things are going on. First of all, traditional Republican Party. I don't remember Hulk Hogan ever being a traditional Republican event. You have, of course, people like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Tulsi Gabbard. This is a really broad coalition come together with Donald J. Trump as their leader. So I think we're looking at a totally different kind of situation. Fuck! Make sure you vote, and make sure everyone you know votes. If we get our vote out tomorrow, Trump will be the next president, and we'll know it pretty early. If everybody goes out to vote tomorrow, we'll probably know by Wednesday morning that he is the next president. Things like Joe Rogan's endorsement. What's Rogan going to do?
God damn. Dude, how you can't aim better than that?
She couldn't have stood up for 3 hours of questions. And that by itself is an indication of what our choice is here. And I think, and by the way, I thought that your introduction and your monologue was excellent. She has two problems. She is way too radical in a way that's totally out of touch with reality, and she's incompetent. Now, if you're both out of touch with reality and you're incompetent, that's a pretty big burden to put on the country.
There's
Pretty
no
big
hot
risk for the whole planet. We live in a dangerous world. I can't imagine Kamala Harris wrestling with nuclear war, wrestling with problems in Ukraine, or Gaza, or Iran, or Venezuela, or Cuba. I mean, she would be a disaster for the country. My sense is that Trump, by just sheer, constant energy, is getting there. I watched him in Pittsburgh tonight. I thought he was terrific. And I think that just his energy level going to 4 different events on the last day tells you that this is a guy who wants to save the country and increasingly, I think, understands that it's a we project. We are all going to collectively save the country. He is our leader, but it's going to take all of us to get it done.
It really does. When you think about it, I mean, early voting numbers, anecdotally, you know, certainly there's a little cause for optimism for Republicans. You can't take it to the bank when half of the American people have not voted and they will vote tomorrow. One of the things that has frustrated me in this whole process is a lot of what I played in my opening monologue, maybe a lot of Americans haven't seen because the media has pretty much buried that on her behalf, which is their campaign contribution to her. However,
What the fuck, man?
It has begun to penetrate into the consciousness of American voters. You think most people understand how radical she is, and that really that's the reason she can't answer questions.
Look, I think that Trump's formulation years ago of fake news really set the stage for a dramatic shrinking of the importance of the propaganda media, which had so thoroughly defined the country and had told the rest of us what we were allowed to think. They've now gone hysterical. They've gone way beyond just being fake news. They're now hysterical fake news, and they write things that are crazy. It's clear that they are totally trying to prop her up. And my guess is, if she didn't have the full weight of the propaganda media, that she would be 10 points weaker than she is right now, and Trump would be on the verge of a 60 or 62 or 63% victory. They have done everything they could to prop her up. They've done everything they could since 2015 for 9 years to destroy Trump. He is still standing. He's still saying fight, and he is the most iconic political leader in America, I think, in my life.
Oh my God, dude. What?
All right, Mr. Speaker, we'll be watching. We'll be, of course, part of Fox's coverage tomorrow night. Speaker Game.
Come on, bullshit, man.
Joining us now to weigh in on the state of the race ahead of election day tomorrow. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
What?
Governor, you know what this feeling is like, and it's kind of interesting to me. Candidates like yourself, like President Trump, you put it all out there. You put it all on the line. And then you sit, the voters have their say, and you wait. Not the best feeling in the world.
Oh my God.
When it's at some point just is out of your hands, and that's the point we're now at pretty much. As they finish their final remarks, President Trump will wrap up in Grand Rapids, Michigan tonight.
Well, Sean, as a fellow Floridian, I think you'll at least appreciate this. This is the first election this century, and probably many years before that, where the state of Florida is not one of those swing states. And you've covered these elections for a long time. You know, I've been involved, and Florida was always ground zero, especially for Republicans, because if Republican doesn't win Florida, the math gets impossible.
Oh,
270.
Fucking seriously?
As we go into the election day tomorrow, registered Republicans have come
Oh,
out in
man.
Florida 10 points more than registered Democrats. Of course, we now have a 1.1 billion vote lead. So the sense of anxiety down here in the Sunshine State is definitely less than it was 4 years ago or 8 years ago, or even longer than that. This is going to be a really good performance here in the state of Florida.
That would know for sure.
What the hell is that?
It's very interesting. There was a piece in the Washington Post that suggested, well, younger people may have to lower their expectations for what the American dream would be, and maybe settle for a townhouse. I'm I'm older. I'm into downsizing a little bit. I don't want a big house right now. I like a small house. But for a lot of Americans, the idea that we have to lower our expectations and give up on the aspirations that have really built this country and the dreams that built this country. Wow, that is deep, that is profound. It's almost like Jimmy Carter lecturing us again that we need a sweater. It seems like we're back in that time. How much of the failure of the Harris-Biden administration will factor into people's thinking, or will it resonate? Will they be successful in calling Donald Trump a Nazi, fascist, racist, and every other name in the book? Will that resonate?
No, I don't think so, but I think the analogy to Jimmy Carter years is a really good one. Remember, they were saying similar limits. Everybody's just got to learn to get by with less. You're not going to be able to have energy. You're not going to be able to increase your standard of living. You just kind of had to deal with it. Ronald Reagan had different ideas to that, and obviously he proved them wrong. And so I think if you look at the rut we've been in under Biden-Harris, it's a similar situation. And they're basically trying to say that this is as good as it can get. They brag about the economy, even though prices have gone up dramatically for the American people over the last 3.5 years, even though we have high interest rates, much higher than they've been any time this century. And so they're telling you that this is as good as it gets. And if you believe that, that you don't know American history, I don't think people are going to buy that. And I think the fact that they do the name calling and all this other stuff, I think it shows substantively they don't really have anything to offer to the American people. And especially Kamala. This is somebody that claims she's running on being a change agent. She's going to turn the page. And yet when she's asked, what would you have done different than Joe Biden, who is not a popular president, she says she can't think of anything. Really? Maybe having secured the border, that would have been something different that people would have liked.
Yeah.
What about not having 13 Americans killed in Afghanistan, our service members,
Yeah.
because of that fiasco? There's so many things
Absolutely.
that this administration's come up short, and yet she was
Goodbye.
there with him.
Quit